With the 10th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Houston Rockets select Khaman Maluach from Rumbek, South Sudan, the NBA Academy Africa in Senegal, and Duke University.
The clear emotion here for Khaman Maluach and his family. You'll remember Khaman not only for his excellent rim protection at Duke, but also playing for the South Sudan team that lost to the United States by just a single point and caught the world's attention. Khaman is one of the remarkable stories of this draft. He grew up in Uganda after his family fled conflict-ridden South Sudan, and he picked up a basketball at 14 years old after a motorcycle cab driver stopped him walking down the street and said, "You're so tall, you should start playing basketball." You can see how much this dream realized means to him in this moment. He was discovered by the NBA Academy Africa in 2021, and talk to anyone around Maluach, Bobby, he's an even more remarkable person than he is a player, and that is saying something.
Malik, I mean, we're talking about him on the court, but certainly as a human being here, and when you look at what he's been able to do, certainly at last year at Duke, but the one story that keeps on sticking out, and he's playing against Team USA, Kevin Durant and Joel Embiid, and seeing his mom, who he hasn't seen in years, walk down that aisle, and it wasn't those two players that intimidated him. It was that seeing his mom in the stands here, and truly one of the great stories of this year's draft.
He told our Monica McNutt yesterday, Bobby, that his parents are at home and he thinks that they'll stay up a little bit past their bedtime to watch their son have this moment with NBA Commissioner Adam Silver. Jay, you can see how much this means to him. I think when you consider the journey that it took for him to get here to the NBA, to be selected here, he was born, as we mentioned, in South Sudan. He was a little bit of a late bloomer, started playing basketball a little bit later in life before going to NBA Academy Africa, and he became just a tremendous presence at the rim.
Yeah, wore number 9 at Duke in honor of Luol Deng, but you're talking about a big-time rim protector with a 7'6" wingspan, blocked a ton of shots last season for Duke, and was a real presence in the lane. Also an excellent offensive rebounder. His offensive rebound percentage was close to 17%. That was top 15 in Division I. And he shot 71% from the field. That was 4th in Division I. And he shot that percentage in large measure because he's a great offensive rebounder. He's excellent as a pick and roll roller. You can just lob it up as high as you want. He had 81 dunks on the season. That was 2nd in Division I. 38 of those dunks were off of lobs. He's not a switch big. He played mostly in drop coverage, but he's a better perimeter shooter than his statistics indicated. It's something he has worked on. He looked very good on that at the combine and shooting drills. I think he's going to be able to stretch that out, and perhaps, maybe you don't trust it yet, but maybe reliable in time.